What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome to our channel. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Johan.
And this is Life with the Herreras. So we're gonna start with a short Q&A. We can do a rock, paper, scissors shoot?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
You start.
So here's the first question. How long have y'all been together? Well, we've been together for a little over 10 years.
I guess I'll do like a, ¿cómo se dice? A recap. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with Misa de Hispanidad. So all the churches would get together, pero every year a different church would host. And October 2013, le tocaba San Gabriel. And I was part of the Wilson, Santa Teresa, right? So I was part of the youth group, and it was our turn. Well, since they were hosting, we were gonna go over there, and I remember. Es que me da risa porque él no se acuerda. Okay, so Okay, so I just remember that. Okay, we were wearing our like t-shirt, like our youth group. And I remember that he was wearing, y'all remember those hoodies que vendían at the fair, them white hoodies, they would spray paint them. He was wearing one of those white hoodies with the spray paint on it, and some white jeans and some white shoes. He was like all in white.
That was during my wild time.
And so yeah, he was wearing the all white, and I remember I was with an old friend, well, a friend at the time, and I remember that, no lie, I saw him, and I was just like, who's that? Like, I just told my friend, I was like, who's that? And she was like, I know him. That's Johan. She was like, I have him on Facebook. And I was like, oh, okay, but ya me había flechado. Okay, so he was standing by the door. He was holding the door for people to come inside the church. I was just wearing a t-shirt, like I didn't look nice, you know? Like I wanted to talk to him, but I obviously wasn't gonna go up to him. So my friend was like, come on, I'll introduce you. And I was like, okay, hold on, déjame peino. And I was like, fixing my hair, you know, whatever. So then oh my goodness, he was so quiet. Like, he's still quiet, but he was way more quiet back then. Like, pa que te dijera hey, oh man.
He used to be shy.
So yeah, my friend was like, she went up to him, well, we went up to him, and she was like, hey, Johan. And he was like, hey. And then she was like, this is my friend Jasmine. And I was like, hey. Just like that, just hey. And he was like, hey. That was it. Te digo, he was letting the people inside the church, and we just kind of walked in, and that was it. Yeah, so the question was, how long have y'all been together? 10 years. 10 years together, 7 years married. Next question. How old were y'all when y'all got married?
I think we were really young. I was 20.
You were 20.
I was 20 and you were 19.
I was 19, 2 weeks away from turning 20.
We married pretty young.
That's another story. We married young, and honestly, a lot of people took it more in the way of, why are they getting married so young? Like,
yeah,
not even a lot of people. Everyone took it as,
everybody
why are you marrying young?
She was pregnant.
Exactly. Everyone's like, they're just getting married because she's pregnant. Like, nothing else made sense to them other than I was pregnant and he had to marry me. Honestly, it was pure love and pure, I want to be with you forever. It was just, I mean, maybe you could say, yeah, we were young, but we're still together. Like, I feel like only we knew what we felt, and we felt like we were ready. So yeah, he was 20 and I was 19 when we got married.
Okay, so next question is who did the first move? Well, when she was explaining about how long have we been together, she's the one that came up to me.
No, I didn't come up to you.
Well, you came up to say hi to me.
I
so-
mean, yeah,
because you
but
noticed
it's
me,
not
I
like
did
I
not
said,
notice you.
"What's up, Shawty? What's your number?" I didn't say that. I didn't come up to you.
No.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that question is kind of like,
But it's very
how
weird
how
because,
how,
okay,
how do you
so
take it? Like,
the first time we met, like you noticed me, so you wanted to say hi to me, and I was just like helping out.
I didn't really wanna. I mean, okay, I wanted to. I mean, I wanted to say hi, but I would never approach somebody, especially not a dude, to say hi. I would never do that. It was just that my friend was with me and she was like, I know him. And I was like, okay. She was gonna say hi to you regardless. I was just kind of there. Okay, I mean, I did want to say hi, but I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. Who made the first move? Because, like, make an actual move, it was when you messaged me on Twitter.
In March.
Correct.
Yeah.
You messaged me about my number, and after that we started texting like every day, and then it was over.
So I guess it was like
It's 'cause I don't
it was like
know.
a mutual like
I feel
love
like
at
it
first
was-
sight. But
Yeah.
I guess like I made the first move in wanting to talk to you, like because we didn't talk.
Yeah, because
when
I
we
was
met.
not gonna reach out.
When we
I
met.
was not.
We didn't talk until I messaged her on Twitter. But we had already seen each other several times. It's just
Yeah,
never
we
really
saw each
talked.
other that first time at the Misa de Hispanidad. Right, like a month after that, it was November.
Yeah.
There was a retreat at your church, and then after that, then there was a retreat at my church. Yeah, we had just like kind of seen each other. But actual first move. Okay. It's because I was kind of slick. Okay, back then, Boost Mobile days. Okay, so when you had buy a card to add service to your phone. So damn, we act like we're so old, or are we?
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember that my phone was cut off because I didn't go get my little card on time. So then I was like, my phone's cut off. Don't text me on Twitter. And then when it was back on, I was like, my phone's back on. Text me. And then you what is it called now? You favorited. You put a heart on it. And then
Retweeted?
no, you didn't retweet it. You favorite. Is that what it?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't
Whatever.
use Twitter.
We're not on Twitter anymore. Well, we are, but we're not. Okay, so then you put a little heart on it, and I was like, what does that heart mean? So did I text you first?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you texted me. You sent me your number. So she made the first
I
move by-
just said I would never reach out. Shut
She
up.
made the first move by sending me her number. So she wanted me to text her.
Cállate. There's proof. I still have those messages. Yeah, so I think I texted you and I was like, hey, I saw that you favorited my tweet or liked my tweet. I was like, what does that mean? And then you were like, oh, well, I was wondering if I could have your number. See, that's what I'm saying. So who made the first move? Y'all tell us, because
Yeah, leave it in the comments.
Because-
Who do y'all think made the first move? Her or me? Her sending me her number or me texting?
okay.
But yeah, so we that was like at the beginning of March where
Yeah.
we started texting and we didn't see each other for like 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks?
It was like a month.
3
yeah.
weeks and
Yeah, our first. They didn't even ask us what our first date was, and here we go. Anyway, whatever. Our first date was, I told him that we were gonna have rehearsal for Via Crucis.
yeah.
We were gonna have a rehearsal for Via Crucis that we were doing, my youth group, and there was a misa going on that night. He was like, oh, he lied to his mom. Well, he didn't lie to her. He said the truth, but he used it in
My
his
mom-
advantage.
Yeah, I did not go to the misa. I was outside.
He was outside
her
with me.
Sitting with her, talking to her.
Yeah, he told his mom, hey, there's this misa. And I want to go or whatever. And I was not going to be in the misa. I was going to be outside rehearsing for the Via Crucis. And his mom, all, supportive. Yeah, we'll go. And she took him and he was like, I'll be right in. He never made it in. We were sitting on this bench while everyone else was rehearsing. More of the story.
That was the day that I asked her to be my girlfriend.
March 20th of 2013. Muy callado, and he leaned in for a kiss on our first date.
I didn't know when I was gonna see you again, so I had to do it.
You had to take advantage of. Where are your parents from?
Well, both of my parents are from Guanajuato. Well, I'm from Guanajuato too, and I was born in Acámbaro, Guanajuato.
My mom is from Cuautla, Morelos, and my dad is from Rio Bravo, Tamaulipas. That's actually that's a question I was even asking my mom the other day. I was like, when somebody asks you de donde eres, what do you say? I mean, you can say Guanajuato because your parents are from Guanajuato and you're from Guanajuato. But what do I say? I guess it depends on the day and what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Literally.
All right. So next question: how many kids do y'all have, and do y'all want more? Well, we have 2 kids right now, 2 boys. Leovani, the oldest, is 3 years old, and Lenny, the youngest, he's just turned 1 2 months ago. And I mean, I would like more kids.
We have 2 boys. I love my boys. I love boys in general. We had already said 3 and 3 only. Like, we were dead set on 3. But then just kind of looking at them, like, be together and like their relationship as brothers, it's the cutest thing ever, dude. Like, I feel like you would think that the more kids you have, the less kids you want. But I feel more like the more kids we have, the more I want. I mean, I don't want like 10 or like 8. I think 4 is our number. Or I mean, we'll see once we have a number 3 how it goes. But we both want more kids. Yeah, so 2 boys. Honestly, I would love, if we have a number 3, I would love another boy. If we have a 4th, maybe the 4th can be a girl, but if it's not, I won't be mad. I'll be fine with all boys.
I'm more neutral with it. Like, if it's 2 girls, or 1 girl, 1 boy, I mean, I'm okay with it.
Boys. I'm a boy mom. I want to keep it that way. One of my future daughters gonna watch this.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't have like anything against girls. I've just always wanted boys, and I mean, I think it would be nice to have 1 girl, pero ya till the end, so her brothers can take care of her. But I won't be mad if we get all boys. Dream vacation as a family. I mean, I think obviously we want to go to a bunch of different places, like a bunch. But as a family, right now, my answer could be, we just went to Cancun. Would probably be go back to Cancun, but with the kids.
Yeah.
There's so many like kid-friendly things to do that I know they would love. So I guess like our first trip was obviously for us to kind of like conocer and know what's up. But I think as of right now, I would say if we go
there with the kids,
if we go anywhere, I want to go back, but with the kids and let them enjoy. Pero así que digas dream vacation, I don't know. I mean, everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
But yeah, Cancun was just so nice that, I mean, well, the kids, I mean, maybe 2 years from now, where they're a little older, that they can actually enjoy and remember it. Mm-hmm. It would be nice. All right. So next question is, what is one of the biggest goals you both have as a couple?
I think the key word there is one of the biggest goals, because we have a lot of goals.
Yeah.
We have a lot of goals, but I feel like one of our main goal that it has been a mutual goal for a long time is have our own rancho one day. Like right now we live in a nice house. It's a good house, but we don't see it like as our forever home. We have both since day one, we both dream about having our own rancho gates, with our gate, our fence,
farm animals. Yeah, we're like very, very country style living. So
Yeah.
that's the kind of environment we like.
Yeah. And if, like we said, we have 2 kids, we want more, something big for all of us. Plenty of space for us, animals, John's guns and shooting. God.
Gotta have a gun range in my house.
Anyway, yeah, we're outdoorsy, I guess, and well, him a little more than me, but I think that's probably our main goal.
Yeah.
Our main goal to have our rancho.
There's other goals in between there.
Yeah,
but that's
there's a
like
bunch.
our main thing that
Like
we
our
wanna
main dream.
accomplish.
Yeah.
Next question is, how did you go from DACA to resident? I mean, obviously she's a citizen, so you applied for me,
Por eso te querías casar conmigo, Gilberto.
and nomás por los papeles.
Ándale, pues. Ándale.
Nah, so she put the petition in for me for so I can become a resident, since we were married, legally married and everything.
Por las 3 leyes.
Yeah. And I mean, we didn't do it as soon as we got married. I think we did it like
Was
2
it
years
like
after. I guess I just kind of like
2016?
lo dejé.
Kind of nos dejamos for
Yeah.
a little bit. We just kind of forgot, I guess.
But-
So no te casaste por los papeles.
Yeah, nice. Porque that's true love.
All right.
So yeah, I think we started the process in 2018 or 2019, and we were married. We got married in 2016. So it's not a long process, but when, like, for our case, is when COVID hit in 2000.
COVID hit
20?
in 2020. That's the crazy part, that when we were in the process, we didn't have kids, pero I got pregnant.
Yeah, you got pregnant.
I got pregnant the beginning of 2019.
2019.
Shit.
2019.
Is that right? Oh, yeah. I got pregnant at the beginning of 2019. And COVID started
2020.
the beginning of 2020, because it was right after
Yeah.
Leo was born. So that helped us a lot también, that I was pregnant,
Yeah.
and they weren't going to let him like leave me behind with our child. And yeah, that did help a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it could take up to no later than a year, maybe a year and a half, but for us it took us like 2 years and a half because of COVID, like the whole 2020.
Y eso que
The-
supposedly, like, we were quick,
Yeah,
so it could have been even quicker. But
Yeah.
how long did the whole process? Maybe like 3?
close to 3. Yeah, because the whole 2020 the immigration offices were closed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to go to Juarez for the interview with the in the consulado, and
Let them test and blood.
yeah, get all the tests there and everything, and then get my visa to come back in and apply for my permanent residence. So
Sorry, I'm laughing because that's when we got pregnant with Lenny.
yeah.
Okay, so that's another story. When we went to Juarez for his interview, we conceived Lenny.
That's
Oh my
TMI.
goodness. TMI. Oh well, they
But
don't care.
Most likely, yeah.
They like these juicy details. That's why I was laughing, because I was like, Juarez. I was like, isn't that okay? Oh my god. Anyway,
Crazy.
last question. What has been the hardest thing / obstacle in your marriage? To be quite honest, like, I feel like we have, up to now, we've had a great marriage overall. Like, I can't tell y'all. It's like I even told John, I was telling him the other day, I was like, it's not like you're like tienes vicios or yo tengo vicios. I feel like we have had such a great marriage. Like, I can't tell you this is our main issue. This is, I don't want to sound perfect because we are not.
Yeah.
we fight, we argue, we disagree. Trust me, obviously we're not perfect. At the beginning, we had fertility issues. I couldn't get pregnant. Like, I just could not. And we started trying immediately. We got married. We're like, we want to start a family now. Finally, when I did get pregnant for the very first time, it was like, overwhelming is an understatement. I can't tell you how many negative pregnancy tests I took. Negative for years, for a long time, month after month, negative. I know a lot of y'all feel me. It's really hard. It was really hard, honestly. I think that is probably the hardest thing we've been through. Because like I said, we've been through a lot of things, but the hardest thing, I would say that. So then I finally got pregnant. It was crazy. Like, we were probably the most genuine we've been ever, with our tears and our happiness and our just excitement. We were in tears, like, in a way that we've probably never been, other than that moment when we found out we were pregnant for the very first time. I don't think there will ever be anything like it. That's what makes it so much worse, honestly, that my tears were probably the most genuine they'll ever be, and it was like ruined. I remember, we didn't even get a chance, honestly, to tell your parents, right? No, we didn't tell. It happened right after. We only, I was too excited. We told my parents, my brothers, and you can only imagine, how happy everyone was. And I remember it was 2 days after that we went to my mom's house, and we went over for dinner, and we ate dinner, and I started getting this really bad, me dolía la panza, my stomach. I was in so much pain. I lay down on the couch. For you to be in so much pain, for you to just lay down and say, "Well, what is happening?" It was painful. And I went to the bathroom to make sure I was okay. And there was no blood or nothing. It was just, I don't know, a random pain. But we were concerned because no se me quitaba the pain. And my mom was like, "You need to go get checked." And we were like, no, maybe it's just what I ate. At that point, obviously, we were obviously scared because we knew we were pregnant. And it was only 2 days that we had known. So I was like, okay, well, let's go to the hospital then. And we went to the hospital, and the pain was still there. We got there. They did an ultrasound. The ultrasound came back, and they told me it was an ectopic pregnancy. I was internally bleeding, and I needed surgery ASAP. Another thing that I remember that they told me, if I wouldn't have gone to the hospital, I would have died in my sleep. They told me that I was bleeding internally. I would have never noticed. I would have just fell asleep and not woke up.
It was a really hard time. It was really hard for us to get over that for the next months that passed.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Overall.
That's kind of a couple questions that people asked us, and a little short story of our life, of our journey.
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, comment T. Yeah. You got all the T.
Make sure y'all, if y'all liked it, y'all enjoyed it, leave us a like, and make sure to subscribe. We have plenty of good videos coming up.
Spoiler alert, we added something to the family next video. So stay tuned.
Subscribe.
So
maybe turn on the post notifications so y'all can be the first ones to watch it.
We're as of this moment, we are at 31 subscribers. When we make it to 50, we'll be doing the Starbucks gift card giveaway for $25. But that's it.
All right.
We did it.
Peace out.
Bye. Who made the first move?